What up, YouTube? It's your boy Daniel Llanos making another triumphant return to YouTube. Okay, so today on the menu, in the music menu, I'm going to be reviewing IDK's album. I think it's his debut album under a label, Adult Swim. I could be wrong. This is just me off the top of my head. But this is, I think, his debut album. IsHeReal? And I'm not gonna lie, IDK has made a buzz the past couple years, I would say. I didn't really listen to him in 2017, but last year I heard him on a couple tracks. The one with Joey Badass, and I think it was, what's his face? Russ? I could be wrong. He made the song I think it was Pull Up. With Powers Pleasant, Denzel Curry, Zulakami, and Zombie Juice or Eric, one of the three from Flatbush Zombies. What else? He also dropped a little EP just to hold over to get to this album, IDK and Friends, which also featured Denzel Curry, a Rico song, a Wale song, and a Maxwell Cream song. I really enjoyed that EP. It was a fun 5 to 6 tracks, and they were all relatively bangers. Oh man, and this album, I wouldn't say he tries anything different because he dropped a single in the beginning of the year called Trigger Happy, which showed me he can get onto the melodic side, and I did not see that for him. So, and then the lead up to this album, he dropped the 2 singles Digital, which I really like, which I thought was pretty cool. But 24 is just the banger where he just goes off with that bass is just banging in that track, and then him and the flows. I got me really excited for this album, IsHeReal. And I'm not gonna lie, it really did not disappoint. I would say for me, the strengths for this project is its brevity of it. 14 tracks, but it's only 36 minutes if you round up. It's 35 minutes and 55 seconds if you want to get technical, but that's just me being technical. But it's just 36 minutes of good music. It's just a mixture of bangers, aggressive bass, his fast flows, his switches, good lyricism. Then he does other stuff like he did on Digital, where he's singing, and I thought he does that really well. He does that really well as well. What is thematically? I did not know what he meant by IsHeReal, and then when you think about it, it makes sense because he capitalized the H. So this project is centered around, the theme is questioning God, talking about, is he real? Why does he let bad stuff happen, etc. and etc. Not in a, I wouldn't say, there are a couple times he says it in a, this is difficult because religion is such a sensitive topic in this day and age, but when you make a project like this, you gotta talk about it. And making sensitive, if you talk about sensitive subjects, it's easier to, wait, let me get my words right. If you make something like this, it's gonna make people uncomfortable, but conversations like this need to happen so subjects like this aren't uncomfortable and more people become open-minded. Although there are a couple of times where it was a little abrasive, I would say that this question is I would say it's more curious, if anything else. He makes some pretty good points on tracks like European Skies. He really delves into the topic. The intro track, The Sky is Blue, it starts off with a kid in this intro talking about what heaven is like, and then it completely flips the script at the end. The other interlude-ish sort of track, the Ian Sky, I think there's a it's like a reading by DMX, if I remember correctly. It delves into the subject. The track Porno delves into the subject as well. That is probably my favorite track, which features Pusha T and Jid. All three of them, including IDK, go off on this track. IDK has some pretty hilarious bars and pretty great ad libs, and he sticks to the theme he was trying to like go for in this album. Pusha T's feature has been great. He's been killing features for the year. It was his flex verse was dope. And Jid's verse at the end, his feature at the end, the verbal acrobatics talking about the girl, is hilarious. What's other topics within this is how people in the street lifestyle, although they shouldn't be doing it, so you can sort of understand where they're coming from, considering the situation, and you can't judge anybody. You can't really judge anybody because you don't know what situation they're in. But it doesn't mean they're still like right. You just have to be able to understand. And tracks like No Cable and Digital, he paints that picture perfectly. He has tracks, more introspective tracks, talking about himself, his mental health, talking about how his stepdad gave his mother HIV and that's how she died. The melodic tracks, on the track Lily, he talks about a girl only going after rich dudes. On another interlude track, he goes back onto the theme. It's more like a question that he asks Tyler, the Creator, if whether or not he believes in a higher power. And I thought that it adds more to the theme because he really stuck to it, and I can respect that. Sticking to a theme or trying to like put out a message is respectful, because in this day and age, most people are trying to do what's trendy, trying to make a hit, trying to get their streams up, and he really didn't go for that on this album. Although I would say there are a couple bangers mixed in, which I can respect. If you can always mix in a mixture of something that sounds like appealing and then have some songs that have some deeper meaning to it, adds to a really enjoyable project. Overall, I really enjoyed this project. I would say he goes through. Oh wait, one more thing. There's one thing that really struck. Oh man, on the track December, he does this thing that really grinds my gears. I know it's his project, but this like Murder She Wrote thing, that ain't it, my guy. I listen to reggae and it sounds good, but nah, that's completely threw up the vibe of the entire album for me. Aside from that, this is a really enjoyable project. If I had to rate it, I'd give it an 8. For me, I've been giving out a lot of 8s recently, but these are the projects that I've been listening to, and they've been really good, and they've been delivering. He delivered a lot of sounds, production was good, lyrics was good, stuck to his theme, and the brevity of it all, it did not drag. This is a fast album, it's a quick listen, so that's how I feel about IDK's IsHeReal album. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Drop a like. Please hit the subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it, and I'll catch you in the next video. See you guys.